Good morning, guys. So it's Saturday the 3rd of June and I'm just chilling outside, exam free now, got a coffee because as you know the beast does not run on air. So gonna go head over and get a haircut in a second, definitely a belated haircut, and then I'm gonna head over to the gym. Don't think I'll be able to record though as I'm training on my own, which is pretty shit, but got some plans for tomorrow that I'm gonna film, and yeah, I'll see you guys when I've had a trim. Short back and sides crew checking in. Typical lad. Nothing feels better than a fresh haircut. So breakfast is being made right now, sister. Gonna do 2 packets of golden syrup. Oh, so simple. With almond milk, peanut butter, honey, blueberries, and either a protein shake or an omelette. I will let you guys know. But you'll be able to see that when I'm finished. So opted with the protein shake, 30 grams of my protein impact whey, and I've also got 5 grams of creatine in there, and I'm going to fill you in with one of my tips to make the best porridge. Oh fuck. Gosha. So the tip is, it says 4 minutes on the packets, and what you want to do is you actually want to do it for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. You want to take it out at 1 minute 30 seconds when the peanut butter's melted and when this has started to get a bit of a better texture, and you want to stir it, guys. Alright, and it may seem inevitable and simple for some, but for others this is going to make a life-changing difference. And again, guys, you want to take it out and stir it at approximately 30 seconds. I just got distracted with bigger things in life. So yeah, go for the stir again, quick stir, get it all nice and mixed up. So we've got blueberries, honey. Now, another trick, another tip. You know all the tips today. Right, what you want to do is blueberries first. That way, because they've obviously been in the fridge, they have time to warm up and then get all nice and juicy, which is exactly what you want in the morning when you're consuming a healthy bowl of porridge. 80 grams, meant 75, but fuck it. You only live once. I'm not going to start taking them out, am I? Sometimes I do. So yeah, stir it in. I'm going to leave that for, let me think, about 20 seconds. And then we're going to add honey. Right, now what, if I was deep into the cut and really feeling the effects, I'd probably start taking out honey, because it is like a fucking waste of carbs, but flavour over complete satiety sometimes. But yeah, 20 grams going in, and then gonna add an extra 50 mils of almond milk in a second. And that's all the tips for the porridge, guys. What is happening, guys? So I thought I'd just quickly start this commentary by telling you all where I've been recently. So as many of you may know, I've recently had my exams, and I've been spending the majority of my time revising for them. So what you may not realise is like the whole process of videoing and editing and uploading a YouTube video. It takes quite a while. It takes a few hours. I didn't really have that amount of time to be like sort of sparing on stuff like that. I really just needed to focus on my exams. But that wasn't the main reason. I probably would have still uploaded a few, like maybe once a week or something, if that was the only reason. But another major reason is that I was training on my own majority of the time. This was simply due to like the people I usually train with, like James, Ben, and Harvey. They were all training late, early in the morning, whereas I think I learn better slash revise better earlier in the morning. So I really had to just sort of like prioritise myself, look after number one. But now I'm back at it with the videos, and I plan on uploading about 3 times a week, every other day, something like that. That's the plan. See how it goes with that, and I will keep you guys updated. So without further ado, let's get talking about this workout. So the plan for this workout was sets of 8 on squats, I tried 110 and I only got 6 because I am in the cut now and the strength is starting to come off. I was pretty annoyed about that, but I dropped the weight down to 105, which I didn't get recorded, and I got 3 sets of 8. Now, I've actually changed my split up a bit. Rather than having one leg day where I do deadlifts and one leg day when I do squats, I have two. I squat on both leg days, and then my deadlifts I will do after my pull sessions, like at the end, like put that third exercise in after 2 back movements. Um, and this is simply just because I wanted to get in more squat volume. I believe it's going to help me maintain my leg muscle more and hopefully build up some strength. Also, deadlifts, they're extremely taxing on the body, in my opinion. And when I put them on leg day, I was taking them. I was like going pretty hard at them. Whereas if I'm putting them at the end of my back day, they're not going to be that taxing on my central nervous system, as I've already fatigued my back quite a bit. If that makes sense. Well, that's my logic behind it. I'm going to try it out, and I'll let you guys what I think. But yeah, so I've also changed my secondary accessory movement to stiff leg deadlifts. This is just to compensate for the lack of deadlifts essentially on my leg days. Also, I feel like my hamstrings are fairly underdeveloped, so I want to be paying a lot more attention into them. Another thing I've done is I've switched around the placement of quad extensions and calf raises. This is because I think if I do calves earlier on in the workout, I'll have more energy for them, put in more effort, and in my opinion, calves are always sort of thought of as like a they're not taken very seriously, and they're just done at the end of the workout, just sort of like, oh, let's get these calf raises done dead quick, and then like you're not really going to make any gains like that. So that's why I've switched them around. Hopefully make a few more gains, but I'll fill you in on how I think about that. So the last little exercises I'm finishing off with is a ab and oblique superset. Now these are two of my favourite exercises. We've got the hanging leg raise. As you can see, form's not perfect, so what I usually do is take it to where I think my form's like starting to get really shit, or like pretty shit, and then I'll start doing knee raises. I don't think I did knee raises on this set filmed, but I will have done on later sets. And then superset with that, I did this sort of side bend with a plate to my side. It's just a 15 kilo plate, and I shoot for about 15 kilos. About 15 reps on 15 kilos. And I know this is like mainly an oblique exercise, but like I really feel it like in the whole of my abs, and that's one of the reasons why I do it. With ab training, I don't think it's such a bad idea to go for what you feel a lot. So literally just pick a few exercises that you enjoy doing. Try and get one that targets your lower, try and get one that targets your upper, and then you don't really need to do obliques, but you can do if you like. And then just, yeah, go from there, do what you enjoy, and I'm sure that's going to be a great way of progressing on abs. And I'm running out of time now, so I'll see you guys in the next clip. Peace. So I finished at the gym now, and I'm just going to show you what I'm going to make for a post-workout meal before I head to work. Got to work about 5:30, it's 4ish now. So yeah, I'll start prepping this, and I'll show you how I'm going to do it. Microwave for 2 minutes. That way it just softens them up, ready to cut. All cut up. So recently I've been leaving the skin on, simply because I found out that the skin is where like the majority of the fibre is. So I'm just weighing these now. Fucking hell. There we go, 305 grams. Now I'm going to add some seasonings. I'll show you how I'm going to do it. So what I've been doing is I've been weighing the oil before I use it, and then I've been aiming to use about 5 grams. It just makes the potato taste a lot nicer and a lot sweeter. So shut this on quite a bit. Yeah, so that's about 5 grams, and then I'll start adding my seasoning. My seasonings I'm going to use are BAM sweet sea salt, spam, black pepper, and also paprika. So I'll season this now and then I'll show you the final product. So guys, in here I've got cooking 110 grams of mint, and then I think it's about 80 grams or 90 grams of onion, and I added garlic, black pepper and sea salt to this. I'm also going to chuck in a few egg whites, maybe a whole egg as well, just to up the protein, because there wasn't really enough beef left in the pack and I didn't have any more. So yeah. And here's the final product. Wait, just one sec. Gonna add about 30 grams of this as well to have the sweet potato. May not look the most appetizing, but trust me, this tastes great and it's really filling, which is what you need when you're on a cut. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this, and I'm probably gonna get editing this video, and then I'm gonna head to work. Okay guys, so it's now about 11:45, 12 o'clock, and I'm having my final meal of the day. I've just finished work and I've cooked this. So it is boiled rice, chicken, stir-fry veg, and a bit of hoisin sauce. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and more coming soon. Thanks a lot for watching.